I'm very sorry if this vlog seems like it's all over the place. I mean, as you can see, it's just updates on my pregnancy and baby appointments and stuff like that up until I go into labor. So it's not a whole lot to see, y'all. I don't know how exciting this vlog is going to be for y'all, but I'm giving y'all what I got, okay?
I need you, yeah, I really do. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do.
Okay.
Tell me what to do. All I know is hit the mall and see what damage I could do.
Okay.
I give you the world, but there's other planets too. And I need someone to be patient with me. Someone to get money when I take it from me. But they don't even need to be as famous as me. I don't think I meet them at the places I be, but deep down I think about you all day, mommy. I know I'm a pit bull, but darling, mommy, I just wanna take you on a holiday, mommy. Say what's on your mind, I'ma call away, mommy. Come and rescue.
Remind me of your name.
Jessica.
Jessica?
You said what?
First baby this year.
Was EJ the first baby? No, Olivia was the first baby last time, yeah. No, EJ was July, yeah.
Insurance and everything all the same?
Yes, still the same.
You are good to go, Miss Jessica.
Okay, thank you. I know I'm getting bigger because my walking, I can feel my legs. I feel like it's like swelling up when I'm walking now. Oh Lord, y'all. How do you feel?
How you mean, how do I feel?
Baby number 3.
It is what it is.
That's all you got?
It is what it is.
Sure, that's so fun.
Yes. Yeah, I got like 4 of them now.
Okay.
Yes.
She's moving well?
Yes.
Okay.
Non-stop, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do your glucose drink?
Yes. Last, what was it? 2 weeks ago? Two.
Might have been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do see it. Okay. Perfect. Was 105, beautiful. Do you have slight anemia on that?
Yes, they did tell me that. So we've been working on that since then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you taking a supplement?
I have, what am I taking? Jesus Christ.
You have some supplement and like a tea that
yes, there we go.
Okay. Okay.
Fog.
You're okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Any of those concerning things? Headaches, vision changes, cramping more than just here and there sporadically, any bleeding, spotting, discharge you're concerned about?
No. I really just started the Braxton Hicks. I just told him that on the way here. I'm starting to feel that now, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Anything concerning that you wanted to go over today, or any questions you had you wanted to go over today?
I don't have, do you have any?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Okay. Are you planning on breastfeeding?
That's the plan.
Okay. Have you gotten a breast pump from your insurance?
Yes.
Beautiful. Did you breastfeed before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's the plan. It's going.
Yeah.
It's gonna work. You got
Let's
this. It usually comes easier after you've done it before. There's still a learning curve, but you figured it out.
It was very weird because I didn't produce a lot of milk with my son.
Okay.
And then my daughter didn't want milk at all.
Okay.
Which was weird.
Okay.
And that's when I was like the
Yeah.
fullest.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how this one's gonna go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll be here to help you if you need help. All right. And do you know if this is the way we're now about family planning? We just want you thinking ahead. If you want to prevent pregnancy in any way after birth, we're here to help you. We do recommend at least 6 months between the birth of one and the conception of another. Some people don't ovulate in that time, but you can ovulate, and you can ovulate before you have your first period. So you might not know you're fertile yet.
I feel like I would be the one to do that.
So it's a it's kind of sideways. Okay.
Yeah.
Feel first. At 34 weeks, we do a very simple ultrasound to verify if baby's head down.
Okay.
I don't think that might be a head down there.
Thank God.
I think this back over here, maybe. I think baby's head down. Next visit will be even easier to tell as baby gets bigger. But
Okay.
I would bet some money. Gotcha. At 31 centimeters, right within that normal range. Look for you to be about how many weeks pregnant you are, plus or minus a couple centimeters.
I feel like a bowling ball. I can't see anything.
Around 130. That's great. Gonna lay back for me for just a second, and then now crunch up for me. A little bit of separation in that muscle. You can kind of tell how it gets that like coning when you come up. Pelvic floor physical therapy. You can do it prenatally too, absolutely. If you met your deductible for the year, it's not a bad idea to just like have a check-in appointment. But I bet here. No, where do you guys live? There is a pelvic floor physical therapist in.
Boy, Jessica, this is us.
What you mean?
This the lady who trained my grandmama, my great grandmama. See, Pineville in Berkeley County, on the edge of Hellhole Swamp. Hellhole Swamp is in Jamestown. So this is the lady who trained all of them. That's why I say.
And your grandma?
Yeah, that's why I say I keep looking at it because
That's so cool.
it seems too familiar.
That's so cool.
Being pregnant.
We're going in here to get something for my pregnancy. No,
It's chilling.
it's Mount Pleasant. Guess they got nothing to worry about. Oh Lord. I love this store.
Huh?
I love this store.
Yeah.
Good morning, you guys. I sound a little bit out of it. I did not sleep that well last night. But I am currently headed to my next baby appointment. I don't know if they're doing just a basic checkup or if I'm going to get my iron checked again today. So we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping it's just a quick in and out because I have things to do, unfortunately. It's like 2 days before Thanksgiving. Luckily, I already did all of my Thanksgiving shopping over the weekend, so I don't really got to do too much. But my family does want banana pudding, and I don't have anything for banana pudding other than the bananas. So I do need to run to the grocery store and pick up those final little knickknacks. Also drop some clothes off to either Goodwill or Salvation Army just to get them out of my house so it's not just sitting there when people are coming over. But that's what I got going on right now, y'all. I'm very, very sleepy. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I don't know. I tossed and turned. I was dreaming all last night. I don't remember a lick of anything that I was dreaming, but I was dreaming all last night, and I just never got into a deep sleep. So I'm feeling it this morning. And it looks like it's going to rain. It's so crazy a lot of times how my mood matches the weather. But it looks like it's going to rain. Let me show y'all. The sky looks crazy, y'all. But I'll talk to y'all once I get to my destination. Okay, y'all, I made it here. I was like 10 minutes late, but made it here. They just weighed me. I'm 179 pounds. Took my blood pressure. Everything's good with that. Now I'm just waiting on the midwife to come in and check baby and I guess give me some updates or whatever, and then I'll be out the door. Y'all, I'm so tired. It just started raining on the way here, like I said it would. So I'm ready to lay back down. At all.
Too?
Extremely excited.
I love it.
It won't stop touching me. Like, please stop touching me.
Hi, I know, I'm sorry. You're like, what are you doing? Where are
Very
you feeling your
active.
kicks?
A lot over here, yes. And then sometimes it's like a little pop or something here, but I can't tell what that is.
Feels like spine over here.
Okay.
But still feels kind of crooked. Because like butt is up here instead of like nicely right in the middle.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to feel
You're
down here
fine.
to see where. So we got a head down here.
Thank the Lord. Because I'm like, what is this lump over here? It's like I'm getting all the kicks on one side and then, but it makes sense because on my left side, I want to say last week or the week before, there was so much pain in my ribs. And I was like, why does my rib hurt so bad?
We'll do that.
Lord.
For our heartbeat.
He's usually always here, but he works third shift and I stay at home, so we didn't have anybody to watch the other two. And we didn't want them in here running amok. So
Oh, hello. Perfect. It's called acceleration, so that's why it was like really fast when I started. It was like 175, but that's good. That just
Okay.
shows it moving around in there.
I'm saying, it's like I got things to do.
I be smoking on this sauce, I sip it lean like pimpin' boom. Biddy, get the right in my goals.
Whatever happens. Okay, y'all, I am back from physical therapy. I didn't really do much today other than kind of going through the motions and seeing what's what, what I actually need to work on and things of that nature. So, found out that my hips is very, very weak, which of course is causing a strain on my lower back, which that's obvious. I knew that the pelvic holds trauma, but I didn't know that it is linked to like a whole bunch of other things, right? Even like your sex drive. I found that very, very interesting. So I wasn't able to record too much today. Honestly, it really wasn't much to record. There's a lot of kind of just sitting down and talking and doing different tests and things like that just to see what I would personally need throughout my sessions. So my next session is Thursday, and I'll take y'all with me just so y'all can kind of see what's going on. It'll be my first time doing physical therapy, especially being pregnant. So I'm interested to see how it's gonna go. Good morning, happy sunrise. I don't look all that happy, but I'm here. Hey, pregnancy update, babes. This has been a very hard week. I'm exhausted. Like, I know y'all hear me come on here saying that I'm tired and exhausted like all the time, just simply because I be with these kids 24/7 and, you know, my body's going through the pregnancy changes and whatever have you. But energetically, like, I'm fine. Like, I'm at this stage of this pregnancy where I'm restless. And I feel like I've been this way for a couple of months because I feel like I've been nesting for a while, but I feel like the nesting period has officially hit me because I am restless. It's like I can't stop moving. I can't stop, like, I guess they got somewhere to go. I can't stop. I just feel like I have to be doing something. Like, I need to be cleaning something. I need to be putting something together. I need to be something, right? And then when it's time for bed, like, I'm so exhausted and so tired when it's time for bed, but as soon as I get into bed, I can't sleep. So it's like a mixture of restlessness and pregnancy insomnia. And y'all, I am I'm losing my noggin just a little bit. I didn't go to bed until 4 in the morning. And then the night before, I didn't go to bed, I think, until 2:30, 3 o'clock. Mind you, no naps in between, okay? No naps throughout the day, nothing like that. I'm literally just only surviving off of these little bit of hours of sleep. I'm so tired right now, y'all. I had an ice chai this morning. hoping that it would give me like a little boost of energy. And I did get a small because I don't know, I wasn't really in the mood for a big one, but I got a small. But now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have got a fucking medium or a fucking large, because babes, I don't even know how I'm functioning right now at this point in time. But anyway, I am currently headed to my first therapy session, well, physical therapy session. I believe I told y'all a couple of days ago I had my first appointment, and it was more of like an evaluation. Her just like kind of checking to see where my pain points were, my weak areas, things that needed to be worked on, letting me know about the strength of my uterus and all of the things. And now today is my actual physical therapy session, so I have no idea what she's going to be having me doing today. I'm interested to see. I want to record it for y'all, but I did kind of rush out the house, so I don't have my camera, and I could use my phone, but I don't have my tripod. So we're just gonna wing it. Whatever I'm able to record, I will. If I can't really record much of anything, it just is what it is. I'll just have to catch y'all next session, just so y'all can kind of see what it is that she has me doing. But I'm kind of excited, just because this is something that I've always wanted to do after having my son 6 years ago. I always wanted to kind of get into physical therapy and try to like get my abs healed, for one. But then I got pregnant again immediately after with my daughter. And if you watched my Talking Transparency vlog, you would see some other things as far as like my pregnancy journey is concerned. So this is the first time that I'm actually able to kind of get into it and really focus on trying to get my body prepared, not only for labor and delivery, but also for postpartum healing. So we're gonna see how it goes, y'all. We'll see how it goes. But I could really use like a 3-day nap. I really could. My hair is all over the place. I look crazy. I look rough. I look crazy. I really just need a self-care day. I need a self-care day. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, babe, I'm already back. I know I like just turned the camera off. I just finished my session. It was a pretty quick session. I didn't really do much, which is why I didn't record. But she has me walking for 30 minutes. And then also doing some type of hip, I don't know the name of it, but some type of hip stretches or whatever, because my pelvic area, she said my pelvic area is strong per se, but because I carry so much tension, is making my back and my hips weak, which is so crazy. So that's what we're working on, trying to work out the kinks, the tension within my pelvic area and within my hips. And hopefully that will allow an easier birthing experience, for one, and then also just healing in general. So again, I'm interested to see how this is going to go. She has me doing this for homework every single day that I'm not with her. And then once I come back next week, I think on Monday, she's going to be adding something else to the mix. So we'll see how it goes. But I will say, babe, my right side is a breeze. It's nothing to lift them hips, you know what I'm saying? But that left side, every time I even lifted my leg, that leg was shaking like a stripper, babe. It was shaking like a stripper. So I know just from our evaluation, the left side of my hip in my pelvic area definitely holds a lot of fucking tension. A lot of tension, a lot of tension. So we're going to be working on healing the womb, babes. Healing the womb. Now I'm about to head home. I don't know, probably I need to call my husband and see if I need to pick anything up for lunch or what. I'm motherfucking tired, bitch. Watch your mouth.
Both, I agree.
Yes.
Nice. I'm getting right on target for 34. It's perfect. It's right at like 135, 140. Perfect. I feel like let me I'll get something just to tuck into your pants so I don't send you home all pooped up. This just sounds great. Alright, this is gonna just tuck into your bottom. Okay. Let's do the quickest little peek. Head down. This round circle here. They don't always show us like a good profile now, just starting to get tucked in. But like, yeah, head down, and this one's back on this side.
Oh.
Just a little heart beating away. Those that are beating you up all day long.
Lord have mercy.
It's cute. You're like, all right.
Pick a position and stay.
Look at it all, or do you need another tissue?
One more. Thank you.
Okay, everything looks good.
Good morning. Happy sunrise, babes. It is another day. I know I look like yesterday, but you know, it be like that sometimes. I ain't really did shit yesterday, but go to my baby appointment. So yes, Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater. Any hoodle, I am actually on the way to another fucking appointment. So hence why I'm here, because I didn't really update y'all for real after yesterday's baby's appointment. I am, well, I'm technically still 33 weeks, but being that that changes over the weekend, they automatically just put me in the system as 34 weeks. So, I mean, technically, I guess 33, 34, whatever the fuck, whatever. Anyway, I just had me 2 breakfast sandwiches. I've been craving them. An English muffin, with the English muffin, sausage and cheese and egg. Y'all, just ate 2 of them things before I left out the house, boy. Oh, that thing hit my soul so good just now. I ain't gonna hold you. But anyway, yesterday's appointment, y'all saw little bits and pieces or whatever have you. I am almost 200 fucking pounds. I'm almost 200 pounds, y'all. Which is crazy work, because how? Like, how? The baby got to be only like 9 pounds. I ain't know, like, it's crazy work. I haven't been eating super crazy, but you know, whatever. Pregnancy is pregnancy. You gain weight. So, also, she did check the baby's heart rate, as y'all saw. And she did do the ultrasound, as y'all saw. The baby is finally head down, completely head down, because before the baby just kept moving, trying to find different angles and shit, but finally head down, which we love to see, which means it's almost go time. I also got my blood drawn again. I don't know if I mentioned it in this particular vlog or if it was a previous vlog that I posted where I told y'all that my iron levels had dropped down significantly, which is not shocking for me because that happened with both of my kids. They gave me like 2 months to kind of get my iron levels back together. I did find out that my iron levels weren't as low as we thought it was, but it was low enough to where they wanted to try to, you know, catch it while it was still early. So I don't have the results for that yet. I think I should be getting that sometime today to see whether or not it has risen or not. Even if it has risen but it hasn't gone as high as we need it to, then I am still in the clear to get iron transfusion. Now, I did have an iron transfusion with my son. I was actually scheduled to get 2 of them, but he came a week early, so I only ended up getting 1 of them. So this time, if I do get an iron transfusion, I kind of already know what to expect. It's not like scary. I'm not worried about it. And I did actually have a little bit more energy when I got that iron transfusion too. So we'll see. If my levels aren't where it needs to be, then that's the next step. since I'm still in the clear for that. Now, she didn't say how many I would have to get. Hopefully I don't have to do like more than one, but we'll see with that too. But that's pretty much it as far as the updates for the actual baby appointment. Today I'm headed to my physical therapy appointment. So to get my pelvic area and my hips and things back together, you know what I'm saying? Especially with labor and delivery close by, we want to make sure that I am loose enough, I guess, in the hips and the pelvis. It's not a whole lot of tension that I'm carrying that's gonna cause any stress. And it's very interesting, like I really do kind of want to go into like a whole little chit chat about that for real, because the way the body just holds trauma in general, you know what I'm saying, like that's just a given. But the womb, like a woman's womb carries so much trauma. It's insane. It's insane. Like the stress, the hurt, the pain, not just the physical trauma from like, sexual activity or, anything that may have happened that wasn't supposed to happen to you and things of that nature, childbirth and all type of things like that, but just even emotional type things, you know what I'm saying? Like the womb just holds so much trauma. This is a very interesting process, and I really want to keep up with it even after I have the baby, just to kind of learn like the practices and learn like the different exercises so that I can keep applying it to my life to keep my womb just healthy in general, not to have no more kids, goddamn, but just to keep my womb healthy in general, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm headed to do now. And then after that, babes, I don't really know, because this vlog ain't nothing else except for pregnancy shit.
It's like messing with you.
Okay, y'all, I am done with physical therapy. I'm not gonna hold you. And shit kind of kicked my ass today. I'm not gonna hold you. I had to walk on an incline today, which it wasn't super duper hard, but I'm 8 months at this point, so the breathing, baby, crazy work. And then she also added another workout to my workout regimen, so gotta do that too, along with everything else that she has me doing. Y'all see I'm still trying to catch my breath, right? But overall, good time. I actually really do love coming in there. She is a very cool person. I love her energy. And we be just in there laughing, having a good time, kikiing, and all the things. Ooh, and that just failed. Now I'm on the way home. I think me, the kids, and my husband is about to go out and do some Christmas shopping really quick or whatever, because he's off tonight. And then after that, I'm going home, probably gonna take another shower, because y'all know I love my showers, and probably cuddle up with this Christmas book that I started. So all right, you guys, I am finally back home for good. We went to get some Christmas gifts, like I said, for some family members, and then we also went to Target. Damn, I left the bag all the way over there. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we also went to Target. I gotta get out this shirt, y'all. My belly is so heavy right now, and I feel like some of the workouts that I did probably triggered it. I don't know, or it could just be the breakfast that I had this morning. But my stomach is so heavy. So much hair. Okay. I need to get out this bra too, but I'll do that off camera. Anyway, I did get my results back from my birth center, and unfortunately, you guys, my iron levels has dropped a little bit more. But apparently it has something to do with something called, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't know what it's called, but she explained it to me. And apparently whatever this is like the storage container for your iron essentially, and that is very low, which is, I guess it's supposed to hold the iron. It's supposed to store the iron, it's supposed to hold the iron, but because that is low, it's like offsetting the iron that I do have in my body. I probably didn't explain that well for y'all to understand the way that she explained it to me to understand, because my iron didn't drop like significantly more. That's the crazy thing. It didn't drop a lot, but because whatever this other word is low and it's not supporting my iron the way that it needs to, the iron that I do have is basically plummeting, right? So I am getting set up for an iron transfusion probably next week sometime. Okay, probably next week sometime. So she did tell me to find these pills. It's an iron blood builder. So for all my low iron girlies out there, whether you're pregnant or not, this will help with whatever this is, just so you know. And it seems to be healthy. Yeah. I don't know. Y'all do your own research, okay? But I have to take 2 to 3 of these a day along with the calcium pill, and this should help offset whatever it is I have going on that's stopping my iron from being stored the way that it needs to be stored. So yeah, I got 2 bottles of these because it has 30 tablets in each. If I gotta like take like 2 to 3, then that's not gonna be enough. So I got 2 bottles, and apparently this is they claim it's clinically shown to increase iron levels without causing nausea or constipation, because you know them iron pills like to make you constipated. So I hope this helps without causing complications. So we're gonna start taking these tomorrow. And while I was there, I went ahead and got my sugar scrubs again. This is the one that I'm currently using, and I'm almost out of it, and I really love how it smells. So I got this. I ended up getting 2 of them though, because the other one that I wanted is what is it called? Lotus water, and they were wiped clean of that, which I'm actually very sad about, because I love using that one at night. But it's fine because I like this one too. So I got one to throw in my shower, one to throw in storage, and I'll probably go to the little neighborhood Walmart around the corner from me and get the Lotus water one, because I remember seeing they had some in stock over there. So I might grab 2 or 3 over there sometime this week. And then I also got this. Y'all know the little headbands and the little wristlets for when you doing your makeup or washing your face and stuff. I need that because my hair stays in the fucking way, and nobody like the water dripping down your arm. So this is my little Target haul. Now that I'm back home, I can relax. I feel like I've been out all fucking day. I'm about to put my belly in this here contraption. I don't think y'all have seen this yet, but yeah, I'm about to lay down and put my belly in here and get this pressure off of my stomach and my back, probably for like 30 minutes or so. I'll probably listen to a book in the process, and then I don't know, I might end up falling asleep. I'm not gonna lie, because I am actually tired. It's about to be 4:30, and I've been out in these streets since, what time did I leave the house? Like right at 11. So yeah, those are going to be all the updates for today, or for this week probably. I will holler at y'all once we hit the 34-week mark. Okay. Hello, happy sunrise. I don't even know the last time I picked up this camera for this particular vlog, y'all. I'm very sorry if this vlog seems like it's all over the place, but this was, I mean, as you can see, it's just updates on my pregnancy and baby appointments and stuff like that up until I go into labor. So it's not a whole lot to see, y'all. It's not just a bunch of damn therapy and fucking baby checkups and check-ins mentally and emotionally and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know how exciting this vlog is going to be for y'all, but I'm giving y'all what I got. Okay, I am also in the middle of doing Vlogmas as well, so I'm recording a shit ton of videos at the same time, as well as focusing on this vlog too, and it's a lot. So I appreciate y'all just kind of, you know, vibing out or whatever. I am actually on the way to a baby appointment now. I am officially 35 weeks. We down to the wire, y'all. And I'm not gonna hold you, the way that this baby feel, I don't really know if I'm going to make it to 40. I don't know. I can't remember if I told y'all, but my son came a week early. He came 39 weeks, which wasn't surprising because that little boy was chucking and jiving all up and through my damn uterus the entire time. So he was ready to see the world. Whereas my daughter, she literally came on her exact due date. Like, that girl said, I'm coming January 4th. She came January 4th. She was not playing. So I don't really know the vibes with this one, honestly. But the way that I'm feeling, I don't know if I'm going to make it to 40 weeks. I'm going to just keep it a buck. I don't know. I'm hoping that I do. Only because I cannot have another Capricorn, y'all. Like, my house is full of fucking Capricorns. It's no shade to you Caps, because I actually really love Capricorns, and I actually have a Capricorn stellium. So, like, I mesh very well with Cap energy. However, my husband's a Capricorn, my daughter's a Capricorn. We cannot have another Capricorn baby. So, I'm hoping that this baby comes on the due date. And if it does decide to come early, hopefully it's just like 3 days early, because it's supposed to be an Aquarius. But the timeline of that Aquarian energy is definitely like slim. So fingers crossed, you guys. But yeah, I am on the way to my 35th baby appointment, and I think I'm at the point now to where I'm getting checked every single fucking week, which is very draining. I know it's good for the baby or whatever, just to make sure everything is fine, but it's very draining for the mama because I keep having to leave my house every week to go get a checkup. Not to mention I'm also doing physical therapy twice a week as well, and I'm in the end game, y'all. I literally only have like 4 weeks left, and I am exhausted. Then I'm still like somewhat in this nesting period too, where I'm trying to get my house together and everything like that to get ready for baby's arrival. But child, all I really want to do is lay down and sleep. Like, I am so tired. I don't want to leave my house. I don't want to be around people. If I'm being completely honest, I don't even want to celebrate Christmas, baby. I don't even want to be around anybody for the Christmas holidays. I just want to be in my bed, sleep, or reading a book. Like, I'm just so tired. But anyway, I think I told y'all the last time I had a baby appointment, my iron was kind of low. And I'm still waiting on the hospital to call me so we can get my iron transfusion scheduled as well. It's been a week and I still haven't heard from them, and I don't know if I'm gonna hear from them this week, being that it's a holiday week, it's Christmas, so I'm hoping that I hear from them soon, because I don't want to risk not being able to give birth at the birth center. I am just adamant about not going in the hospital, babes. No shade to anybody that does go to hospitals, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. You will never hear judgment from me if that's what you decide to do. Me personally, I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really hoping and keeping my fingers crossed that I am able. I think I'm in the wrong fucking.
Take the exit. Then
I'm really hoping that I'm really hoping that this situation is rectified very, very soon. That way I don't have any issues and I'm able to give birth in the birth center for the 3rd time. I made it to my appointment. Actually got here a little bit early, but I stopped by Bojangles to get something to eat because, babe, this pregnancy, the hunger right now is crazy. Excuse me, my hunger is so up and down. But I went there and I ordered a large fry, a biscuit, and some type of apple pie fritter. I didn't get my apple pie fritter. They gave me string beans. Usually I'll be upset about that, but being that it wasn't a craving, I'm not even tripping. I'm just gonna eat these damn string beans and call it a day. Maybe I needed some greenery, I don't know. But what time is it? It's 1:27. I need to go ahead and decide. My appointment is at 1:30. But baby, I was starving, so you had to take this little quick intermission. Maybe I did need this, y'all. I probably did need this. Okay. I'm eating like a fucking mad woman. Yep. All right, babes. We out of here. Babes, what the fuck? Maybe I got baby brain from my previous pregnancies, but I do not remember doing this. In the vagina and the anus. Child.
Places with Epic, if they try calling and it
Right.
doesn't work, then they send you a My Chart message, which, as long as that, anywho, whatever. So I will get a scheduling number for
Okay.
you. I just figure it might be easier for me to do that than for you
Just
to play
wait.
phone tag.
Yeah.
That way they can set you up with those.
Okay.
And then you picked up the blood builder pills, correct?
Yes, I did.
And are you doing 2 or 3 a day?
Doing 2. Should I do 3 or?
I mean, it wouldn't. It's only gonna help. Doing
Okay.
3. So you can do up to 3 a day.
Okay.
I mean, there might be other providers.
I bought 2 bottles just, I think, because I think
Perfect.
it's only like 30 in each
Yeah.
bottle. Okay.
Especially if there's like, hopefully they can get you in next week. It's just now with like this week and the holiday. next week
Right.
is, like,
That's what I was nervous
so,
about. I was
penicillin in the past. I know it said respiratory issues, like anaphylaxis respiratory issues.
I honestly don't know because I was told as a kid and I've
Okay.
never done it
Have
since.
you ever had any kind of cephalosporin antibiotic? So that would be like, let me figure out whatever names that you would know.
Okay, because I thought you said syphilis. I was like, wait.
No, cephalosporin. It's a different type of class. So sometimes if people have allergies to penicillin,
Mhm.
they're fine taking 2nd and 3rd generation cephalosporins.
My water doesn't break because it didn't break with the first sip.
So if your water doesn't break, then basically you kind of keep just rolling with the punches with your labor.
Mhm.
And when you start to feel like your contractions, like you feel ready to come in,
Mhm.
usually we tell people once they get, especially who have had kids before, when they're in the 5 minutes apart ballpark
Right.
for an hour. Now, granted, I've had moms recently who are like, they're 8 minutes apart, but they're really strong, and I want to come in.
That's how I
You know
was with
their
my
body.
daughter. Yeah.
So you don't have to wait to get to a certain number. Once you kind of notice a shift from like these are manageable to like even if they're
Get
8
this
minutes
baby out
apart,
now.
10 minutes apart, you're like, I gotta breathe through it. I can't walk through it. I can't
Mhm.
talk through it. I can't be on my phone. Then you just call us, tell us you're coming in, exposed to anything.
Gotcha.
You know what I
think
mean?
both of my kids came out still in the sack.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're lucky little babies. So then it doesn't like we like to have it in
Just
the
in case,
event
right.
that your labor ends up being longer to cover our bases.
Okay.
And yours. And so sometimes we do an actual IV. Some patients prefer for us kind of like when we do a blood draw.
Mhm.
It's the only thing with the blood draw is that stays like a needle. We can just tape it, and again, in 10 minutes, we just push it in and then remove that. It's just a little less involved than like an actual IV.
Right.
That the-
We're back in the car yet again. I had to get blood drawn yet again. Y'all, I'm so tired of being pregnant. I'm over it. So they officially have me scheduled throughout the rest of my pregnancy because we are definitely getting ready to start weekly appointments just like I thought. So that's the thing. I know that I was talking about feeling like this baby might try to come early. I'm just hoping and praying that if that is the case, that doesn't happen until I'm about 37, 38 weeks, because otherwise I will have to give birth in the hospital. I think legally, the birth center isn't allowed to do births anytime before 37 weeks. So fingers crossed that this baby just holds on until then. Because I just refuse, y'all. I can't do it. I promise you, I will accidentally have that baby at home before I go to anybody's hospital. I promise you. I will run water in my tub, my garden tub, and I will give birth right in that damn tub before I go to somebody's hospital. I'm not lying. Women have been doing it for centuries. I'll be the next. Oh, y'all, it's another pregnant lady walking in there right now. Oh, her belly is so cute, but it's so big. She looks like she's miserable too, y'all. Power to these women, okay? Power to these women that's giving birth to the babies. Okay, y'all. I'm about to head to the store. That'll probably be in a whole nother vlog, okay? I told you I'm doing so many vlogs at one time. That'll probably be in another vlog. But I'm about to head to the store. And I'm going to call my husband on the way so I can catch him up on today's appointment since he wasn't able to make it to this one. And if I have any other updates this week, I will let you guys know. But right now, I have nothing other than my physical therapy appointment on Friday. So, I will talk to y'all then. Good morning, you guys. Happy sunrise. I feel like the last couple of clips that we've done, I've been in the car. My camera looks, I don't know if that's smudgy or if it's just the humidity outside, but I apologize about how it looks, y'all. I can't really try to clean it right now because I'm holding my breakfast as well as driving. So yeah, I'm actually headed to another doctor's appointment today. Today is the 29th of December. I am officially 36 weeks currently. And the doctor that I'm going to today is basically going to say yay or nay as far as me being able to give birth at the birth center. Turn this down. They have to make sure that you're pretty much healthy or healthy enough to withstand not going to the hospital. You know what I mean? I had to do this as well with my last two kids. Around this time frame, I think it's always around 35, 36, 37 weeks, just to make sure everything is good and you get the clear to be able to give birth, essentially where you want to, whether it's at home or in your at a birth center. So that's what I'm heading to do right now. I still have not heard from the hospital to get my iron transfusion yet, which is still frustrating. I did call them the day after Christmas, and I spoke to someone. She was going to get me set up just to find out that where I needed to go was a different department. She said she would reach out to that department, and that department has not contacted me yet. So here we are, almost 3 weeks later, still trying to get my iron transfusion done, which is extremely frustrating because that's the one thing that that I actually need for sure to stay at the birth center. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat real quick because the doctor's office that I have to go to is not far from my house at all. So I'm gonna try to eat real quick before I get there, and then I will update y'all. Hopefully I'll get some footage while I'm there. Is that a train? Bitch, that's a train coming. Oh, Jesus, y'all. My appointment is at 10:30. It's 10:16. It's 10:16. One thing about it, babe, I be trying my hardest to be on time to things, but that ADHD time blindness is so real. It's so real. It is so real. Because I woke up. Do y'all hear the train? I woke up, I think, right at 9 o'clock. I've just been so tired, y'all. I woke up right at 9 o'clock. I took another shower because my skin just felt weird. And I was sweating last night. So I had to shower. I was like, I can't do this. And now here I am. And the train going slow, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Like, why is you moving so slow? We got shit to do. I made it to my appointment. I'm actually just leaving. I was in there for about an hour, actually. It's 11:30 now. I forgot how sweet this doctor is. He is so sweet. He's an older guy. and he's just always been the sweetest thing. He's a lot older now than he was 6 years ago when I was pregnant with my son, but he's still very much a sweetheart. So the hospital actually decided to call me while I was here, and of course I couldn't answer because I was, you know, in the middle of getting checked or whatever. So I ended up calling back, and now we're just fucking playing phone tag, which is annoying as hell, y'all. It's annoying. I'm hoping that I hear from them sometime today so I can go ahead and get this transfusion taken care of. He basically approved me staying at the birth center, but he did say I need to go ahead and get my transfusion immediately. Although I have been taking precautions, you know, other precautions that they've recommended just to make sure that my iron levels rise a little bit or whatever have you. But I don't know, for me this happens every single pregnancy. Every pregnancy my iron levels just drop. My body just be working fucking overtime whenever I have these fucking kids, you know. But for the most part, I'm relatively healthy and I rarely have any issues during birth. You know, I'm not somebody that gets morning sickness and nausea and stuff like that. I have like those occasional times to where certain foods don't agree with me, but even that I can count on one hand how many times that happens. It's just always my fucking iron levels. It's always my iron levels. So we're hoping to get me in. If anything, hopefully I can get in there this week. Like hopefully they have something available this week, because I cannot wait. I cannot wait with how this baby is just seems like this baby's ready to come like tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So I cannot wait. I need to get that transfusion to get them levels raised quickly and expeditiously, so whenever I do go into labor, I don't have to worry about bleeding out again, you know. I'm getting ready to head back home, you guys, and probably take a nap. It looks like it wants to rain again today. Charleston weather is so finicky, you guys, but it looks like it wants to pour down, and it's 60 something degrees. It's 68 degrees, y'all. It's still kind of relatively warm and humid. So I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get out of here. I hate this plaza. Yeah, one of my friends is supposed to be coming by the house today because she has a lot of baby stuff. She's coming to the house to drop off some things, you know, like some extra Pampers, things that she didn't use, boxes of Pampers, and she had like this little side bed. My camera cut off. But anyway, although my babies they never use their bed. They never use their bed, but the bed that she has is one that goes right beside your bed, so easy access, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what else she has for me, but she just said she just packed up her trunk to bring some things to me to prepare. So probably in like the next week or two, I'm going to be getting all of baby's stuff together, and I still need to pack a hospital bag as well. Y'all, I'm so fucking tired. Come on, y'all. I just want to go home. I'm ready to go home and get back in my bed. Good morning, y'all. I'm back in the car again. As you can see, I'm not in the best of moods today. I'm actually on the way to another appointment. This one is my birth center. I have to be there at 10:15. It's 9:20 something, and it's 30 something fucking degrees outside. Just yesterday, y'all saw me outside with a fucking spaghetti strap shirt on and a jacket, and it was just windy. Today, it's fucking freezing. I just really wish Charleston would just pick a degree of weather and stay there until, you know, the seasons change or something. It's frustrating. I figured I would update y'all while I'm headed to my appointment. As y'all know, yesterday I went to see Dr. Martin, which is an OBGYN, and I went to him basically just to see if I would be cleared to have the baby at the birthing center. After that, I was playing phone tag for hours on end trying to get my iron transfusion scheduled. I just kept getting the runaround, which was very, very, very fucking frustrating and also triggering, because it's very similar to what happened with my last corporate job when it came to dealing with the job itself, FMLA, the birth center, HR, like the managers. Nobody was on one accord. I was talking to so many different people, but nobody was relaying messages to each other. Nobody knew what was going on. It was so much. It was just so much, you know. And then my job is at jeopardy because nobody knows what the fuck is happening, you know what I'm saying? So it was very triggering because this happened when I was pregnant with my first son, you know, and here I am pregnant again. And granted, this has absolutely nothing to do with me working or keeping a job or anything like that, but it just brings back, you know, feelings and memories from my first pregnancy. And I had a little mini breakdown, I'm not gonna lie, because I was just like, it's no way in the world. I've talked to 6-7 different people in the past 3 hours and nobody has an answer. Everybody keeps saying that I'm in the wrong department. Everybody keeps giving me a different number, and that number is not the correct number. And then if I am speaking to somebody that has to do with what I'm trying to do, they can't schedule me. I have to go somewhere else to actually be scheduled. Baby, I'm 36 fucking weeks at this point, babes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need my transfusion now, actually, you know? And y'all are giving me the fucking runaround. And then on top of that is no telling, once I do get scheduled, or once I do I'm actually able to speak to someone, is no telling, like, when y'all are actually able to get me in. You see what I'm saying? And this has been going on for the past 3 weeks, you guys. So at this point, I'm kind of at my wit's end with this. Because it's so much of call this number, or this number will call you back, or whatever have you. And the last person I spoke to swore up and down I would get a phone call today. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Even my midwife, one of the midwives called me early this morning just to, like, apologize and, like, try to see if she could help as well in some way, shape, or form. But she was like, she even saw how many calls that I made. Like, she could see the log. She was like, you talked to so many people, and it's like, it's not helpful because I can see the people that you spoke to, but I can't see what department they're in. So it's not helpful because there's, like, no direct number to set anything up. And I'm like, yeah, who you telling? Like, I've been dealing with this, you know, and I know how important it is for me to get this transfusion, because yes, my iron levels are going up due to the other things that I'm doing, but it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing that I need is to be bleeding out again like I did when I was giving birth to my second child. You know, like, it's just, pregnancies are just very traumatic for me, y'all. And it's weird to say that because I think I told y'all yesterday, I don't have bad pregnancies. You know what I mean? I really don't. Like, my pregnancies itself are usually very, very smooth. It's just my son, it was a lot of emotional trauma that I dealt with due to the job that I was at and the people that I was surrounded by. And then with my daughter, it was more physical trauma due to what took place the last 2 weeks of my pregnancy, on top of labor and delivery, you know. And now here I am with this third baby that was, like, not planned, not expected, not supposed to be here. And I am, you know, it took me a while to wrap my head around the fact that I'm even having a third baby. And everything has been going relatively smooth, but here we are once again towards the end game, to where I'm just fucking stressing out because nothing is going how it needs to go to ensure that everything's going to be fine. And granted, you don't ever really know if everything's going to be fine when you're labor and delivery. You know what I'm saying? That's basically a woman's deathbed. Not to scare anybody, but that's just the truth. You know what I mean? So, babes, I don't know. I'm stressed out. I'm hoping that they just go ahead and call And I'm hoping that if they call, that the schedule itself, like I can get in immediately, like maybe sometime this week or next week, just so my body is physically prepared to do this all over again, you know? So that's what I have going on. I just got on the interstate and I still have about a 20-minute drive before I get to my destination. So I will check back in either when I get there or when I'm leaving. I don't know. Hell, I don't even know if I'm gonna pick up the camera again. I'm just in that mode today, y'all. I'm just kind of over it and hormonal and cold and frustrated and, you know, whatever. So we'll see. Okay, y'all. I'm back and I'm really trying not to crash out. I don't need y'all. I just don't even know. It's like for once, I just want shit to just run smoothly, you know. Like I'm just so tired of always having to jump through hoops and hurdles for every fucking thing, bro. Like, god damn. So had my appointment clearly. Everything is relatively fine as far as the baby is concerned or whatever. This shit with my iron is literally insane. Like, the midwives at this point are even frustrated because they don't understand what's taking so long. They're not understanding why it's taking all of this, like so much back and forth, so much. It shouldn't take all of this, you know what I'm saying? No, it's really no shade to anybody that is comfortable with hospitals, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what I want for myself. That's not what I want for my birth plan, you know? And I have many of reasons as to why. And this is just a perfect example as to why. Like, why would I want to give birth at the same hospital that has been giving me the runaround just to get a fucking iron transfusion for the past 3 weeks? And y'all expect me to feel comfortable and safe there, and y'all can't even... The amount of people in departments that I spoke to in terms of this hospital is insane. The amount of people that the midwives have reached out to trying to get me scheduled is insane. But if I'm not able to get this transfusion, or at least my levels don't get high enough before I go into labor, I'm stuck giving birth at this same fucking hospital. Like, I just I can't, y'all. Like, I genuinely am just so over this entire process at this point. They went so far as to pull my blood again, or draw my blood again, just to see where the levels are, because they want to see whether or not they've gone up or not. And if they have gone up, then the urgency for me to get the iron transfusion wouldn't be as bad, you know what I'm saying? But of course, if it's still the same or if it dropped, you know, and realistically speaking, they want me to get at least 2 or 3 transfusions before I go into labor. I'm 36 weeks, y'all. 36 weeks in, what is today? A couple of days. So I literally have like a month, if that. Because remember, I kept telling y'all I feel like this baby wants to come earlier. But I literally have like a month, if that, to try to get scheduled for these transfusions. And that's if they have availability when they finally fucking call. If they finally fucking call, that's if they even have the availability within the time frame for me to get it. So I'm really stressing, and I'm trying to pull myself together before I call my husband and let him know what's going on. I'm trying to get my emotions and shit together before I reach out to him, because I'm not in the mood to be a fucking blubbering mess today as soon as he answers the phone. Like, I'm not in the mood. But This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. I'm so over it, y'all. I probably will not jump back on this camera for the next couple of days. I don't have any other appointments this week, so I'm probably just going to try to get myself together and try to figure out this transfusion shit. I'll probably talk to y'all next week. Good morning. Happy sunrise, you guys. I look rough as hell, y'all. I look so rough right now, but I just hopped on to give y'all a quick update. I did get an email from my midwife yesterday. And remember I told y'all in the previous clip that they did draw my blood again to see whether or not my iron levels have risen. Good news, it has risen enough for them to be comfortable with me giving birth there without any complications. The only thing that's still down is my hemoglobin. They want it to be at 10. It's at 9.1, but it's still higher than what it was. So it's safe to say that the little iron blood pills that I've been taking alongside the calcium pill has been working. So it's not a dire need like it was before for me to get an iron transfusion. Of course, that's still a thing that they want me to do, as well as myself, just to be on the safe side, you know. But it's not as urgent as it once was. So love that for me, because as y'all can see, a young thug was crashing the fuck out. Rightfully so, crashing out. So we're still waiting to hear from MUSC. But in the meantime, in between time, as long as I keep doing what I've been doing, then I'm pretty much in the clear to continue, you know, on with the birth plan that I initially wanted for myself. So this baby, the time was being had, and not a good time. But that's all, y'all. I just wanted to update y'all on that. I do have a physical therapy session tomorrow morning at 8:30. I don't know how the hell I signed up for something that early in the morning time, but it is what it is. But I probably won't check back in with y'all until next week when I do my 37 baby check-in. Okay. Oh, good morning. Y'all see this pregnancy acne, y'all? Ew. Oh, I'm not a person that be breaking out, but pregnancy will do it to you every time. Anyway, you guys, it is January 6th currently. I just left my latest appointment. The baby's finally shifting, which explains how I've been feeling the past couple of days, because the amount of moving that's been going on. It was actually insane. The baby's little butt is right here, and the back is right here. Still head down, but trying to get into position where it's flipped the right way, essentially. So that's good news. Also, more updates in regards to this iron transfusion. So I think the last time I updated y'all, I told y'all they said that my iron levels had gone up a bit in the range to where I'm able to still stay at the birth center. So that's good. Of course, it's not, you know, as high as any of us would like. So I'm still working on taking different supplements to raise that. My husband actually just bought some type of iron thing that he saw in CVS, and apparently it has high ratings, so I'm going to start taking that too. But funny story, so remember I told y'all that I was getting the runaround with the hospital or whatever. I meant to tell y'all that I had got a phone call from the iron transfusion place Friday, right? I just so happened to be taking a nap. I just so happened to be asleep. Like, my phone has been off of do not disturb, the ringer on high for days at a time. And then the moment that I decide to take a fucking nap, I get a phone call. Not only did I get a phone call, but the phone call came in at 4:58. I lied to you not. I'll screenshot if you don't believe me. 4:58 is when that call came in. I was asleep, but I literally woke up like 3 to 4 minutes after the call because I had to pee. And then when I checked my phone, I saw I had a missed call. So I was like, oh, well, they just called. Let me call right back. I call right back. Of course, the office is closed at 5 o'clock. Why would you call me 2 minutes before closing? Number one. Number two, 2 minutes before closing on a Friday, which means you're going to be closed all weekend long. Come on, y'all. So yesterday, which was Monday, I called as soon as I woke up, which was around 8 o'clock. I didn't get an answer, so I left a voice message. And I had a direct number this time, so that I wasn't really tripping. I was like, okay, I got a direct number, cool. So called 8 something in the morning, no answer, left a message, whatever. I had physical therapy yesterday. After I got ready for physical therapy, I called again, which was around like 10:40 something. No answer. Okay. So then I get on the road, head to physical therapy. In the middle of physical therapy, as I'm taking a break, I call again. No answer. Okay. So after physical therapy is over, I'm on the way home or whatever. Probably about an hour after physical therapy, I called again. No answer. Now, mind you, I told y'all this is a direct number to a specific person. No answer. So the last call that I made was around 2 something that afternoon. And I called again. And at that point, I decided to leave a second message. And I was like, hey, this is such and such. I've called 6 times today already, you know, every like other hour. And I'm about to be 38 weeks in the next couple of days. The fuck? Well, I ain't say the fuck, but y'all get what I'm saying. So I left it alone. I said, you know what? It stressed me out last week. I was anxious. I was overwhelmed. I was emotional as fuck. Y'all not about to stress me out again this week. I was like, at this point, I'm going to just put it in God's hands. It is what it is. I'm doing what I can. Clearly, whatever it is that I'm doing is helping a little bit. So hopefully by the time I go to give birth, I'll be where I need to be, or at least somewhat there. And I'm able to just, you know, do what needs to be done and be done with it, right? So this morning, I end up getting a phone call finally from the same lady that I was blowing up yesterday. And, you know, she's so apologetic. And she's like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry that I missed all of your calls yesterday, yada, 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 you know, whoop-de-whoop. She ends up getting me scheduled. So I am finally scheduled. Long story, but I am finally fucking scheduled for next week. And I went ahead and just got it scheduled immediately after my baby appointment for next week. So next week, Tuesday, I'm supposed to be right back here at 10:15 to get baby checked. That'll be an in and out type of situation, of course, since we're weekly now. They just want to make sure baby's still moving, the heartbeat is still good, my blood pressure is still fine, and I'm out the door. Right after that, I have the iron transfusion around 12. So I'm probably only going to have time to get 1 iron transfusion done, which is fine. It's not really necessarily a negative, but the only thing, of course, they wanted me to get it before I gave birth, a couple of weeks before, because by the time it kicked in, it would already be running through my system, because I believe she said it takes about a week or 2 for it to like fully kick in. Like I will feel the difference, but for it to fully kick in, it takes about a week or 2. So more than likely, I'll already be giving birth before it fully kicks in, but it will at least give me enough energy to get through the birthing process. And I'll still have it flowing through my system a little bit stronger during postpartum. But at this point, I'm just hoping that I make it to the iron transfusion before giving birth, babes. So we're trying our hardest to hold on. Y'all know babies come whenever the fuck they want. So we're hoping that this baby doesn't decide to make an appearance until after my transfusion. And we'll see how that goes, babe. I got until next week, Tuesday, to get this transfusion. And hopefully this baby stays put until that time frame. Okay, y'all. That is my update. I'll probably talk to y'all next week. If anything changes throughout this week, I'll, you know, hop on and let y'all know. But as of right now, that's all I got. Hey, y'all. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm trying my best to get comfortable. I just thought I would check in because things are starting to get a little bit active. and I don't know what that means for me. I've been having light cramps all day long. I couldn't sleep for shit the night before. I don't think I finally fell asleep until close to 3 or 4 in the morning. And then when I woke up, I had light cramps all day. Nothing serious, nothing that was like debilitating. It just felt like period cramps, like very, very light, mild period cramps. So for the most part, I just stayed still. I took a shower that morning, I ate, but I practically lived on the couch all day because I didn't want the cramps to rev up. As y'all know, I'm finally scheduled for my iron transfusion next week on Tuesday, but I still have like 5 days to go before that transfusion takes place, unfortunately. So I'm doing my best to kind of just stay still and relax as much as possible to, I guess, prolong labor, if that is what is getting ready to kick off. Who knows if it's going to prolong it or not, you know? The body does what the body wants to do. The baby does what the baby wants to do, you know? So fingers crossed that I can hold off for a couple of days at least until I get my transfusion, and then after that, fuck it, we ball. My cramps did stop for probably about an hour or two, and they just geared back up again about 30 minutes ago. So I messaged my husband and let him know. He's back at work now that the Christmas holiday is over. Luckily, he's around the corner for me, so if he actually needs to get to me, he can. But I don't know, babes. This could be it. This could be it. If nothing progresses, but I still continue to cramp, I am going to reach out to my physical therapist and go ahead and cancel the next 2 sessions, because I have a session on Friday, which is basically tomorrow since it's already past midnight. And then I also have a session on Monday. And in those sessions is constant movement, you know, walking the treadmill on an incline, stretches and things of that nature. And all of that stuff is to help baby get ready to come out. We not trying to do that. We trying to keep baby in. So if I can make it to my transfusion, like I said, after that, it's whatever. Like, I'll continue doing my physical therapy and, you know, whatever else until I go into active labor. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm happy we went ahead and started getting all of the baby stuff together. I do have my hospital bag, like, prepped, so to speak. Nothing's actually in the bag, but we do have the bag by all of the things that need to go in the bag. There's still a couple of essentials that I need to grab, but I need to make sure that that's packed just in case. The car seat is already by the front door, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know, but I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna hold you. I am a little nervous. I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on, because this just might be the end of this vlog, babes. I could be going into active labor in the next couple of days, and that'll be that. My plan is to do a labor and delivery vlog. We'll see how that works. It just depends on who's going to the birth center with me. Of course, my husband's going to be there, but he's going to be, you know, with me, you know, in the moment. I honestly should have reached out to my doula sooner, but I feel like I procrastinated for so long. Like, it's just so last minute now. I don't know if she's actually going to be ready or prepared to be, like, ready to go if shit pops off, because that's who I would initially have, like, recording and taking pictures and stuff. But I waited too long to contact her, and I don't know, you know? It's just so last minute. We are definitely at the end game. Technically speaking, I have like 17 days. But will I make it those 17 days is real questionable right now. So I'm about to try to relax a little bit. I got my Kindle I'm gonna try to read a little bit until I fall asleep. Hopefully I can, because this pregnancy insomnia is hell. But yeah, if anything changes, I will let you guys know. Good morning, y'all. Today is the day. Finally going to get this iron transfusion, y'all. Baby is still heavy, still dropping. As you can see, we made it to the day. I am still doing some light cramping, but putting myself on bed rest has helped. Baby has not evacuated yet. But once we get this transfusion, it is what it is. Hopefully we make it to the due date, or at least close to the due date. But the way things have been going, babe, it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing. But yeah, getting ready. It's actually 12 o'clock. I need to leave now because I have to be there at 12:30. Luckily, it's up the street. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, y'all, made it here. I need to check my email really quick to see where it is I'm supposed to go, so I don't get lost in this building. I got about 10 minutes to figure that out before I gotta check in. Y'all, my face. These bumps are crazy. Here we go. Hi. So cute. I am back in the vehicle. Let me make y'all laugh real quick. So first of all, I did get my transfusion, so I am happy about that. But the irony of that is, I was supposed to have a dosage that lasts for about an hour. So I was supposed to be there for about an hour, just, you know, getting my dosages in or whatever like that. So at least that's what I was told when it was scheduled. So when I get here, the nurse, she's a sweetheart. She's so nice. Her name was Jamaica, pretty little black girl, and she was just so sweet. But she was explaining how it was going to work, what to expect, you know, all of the things like that. And she was like, yeah, it's going to be a small dosage, so it'll take about 5 minutes. I was like, 5 minutes? Baby, I done bought my headphones, I done bought my Kindle, you know, made sure I had a book downloaded so that I could get real comfortable for this hour that I have to be in here. And you saying I'm only about to be here for 5 minutes for a small dosage? I was like, what? I was like, well, like, what? I was told I was supposed to be here for about an hour. And she said, no, they have you in here scheduled for at least four sessions to get small dosages. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, if it was such a dire need for me to get these transfusions, right? Which it was, not if. It was a dire need for me to get these transfusions. Why, on God's green earth, when y'all finally scheduled me at 39 weeks, mind you, that y'all would have me scheduled for 4 different sessions, 1 session a week for 5 minutes when I'm due next week? Make it the fuck make sense. Like, make it the fuck make sense. You can't make that shit make sense, bro. Like, all I could do was laugh. I was like, you know what? I'm happy that my iron levels have kind of risen on their own just based off of the supplements that I've been taking myself, and whatever it was that my husband bought the other week. But if it wasn't for that, like, I would severely be fucked. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, what sense does that make? And then when I go up there, oh, get this. Remember I said the nurse told me that I had 4 sessions, right? I already know I'm not gonna make all 4, clearly, because 39 weeks, I don't ever go past, I mean, it's the first time for everything, but I don't ever go past my my due date. I get to the counter to schedule the next session, I guess, you know, and she was like, oh yeah, you only have 2 sessions. And I'm like, okay. You only have 2 sessions. So this session was, you got 1 session today and you only have 1 session left. And I'm all I do is laugh, because I'm like, okay, so I was told on the phone that I was supposed to have at least 1 to 2 hour-long sessions. Now I get here and then I'm being told that I'm supposed to have 4 sessions. And now I'm at the checkout counter and you telling me I only have 1 session left. Is anybody on one accord in this building at all? You know what I'm saying? So she's like, well, let me see what we have available for next week so we can get you in. I'm like, all right, cool. So she looks, I can't stop laughing, y'all. She looks through their calendar or whatever. Apparently they're closed on Monday. Whatever, you know, businesses got their own little thing. I don't know if it's a holiday, whatever. I don't fucking know, but they're closed on Monday. So she's like, well, the only thing that we have available is at 9 o'clock in the morning on the 23rd. I immediately start cackling, and she's like, is that not a good day? I was like, baby, I'm due on the 24th. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to the 24th, but hey, go ahead and schedule it, babes. Just go, you know, you just never know. Go ahead and just put it in the system. If the baby don't show up, I'll be here. If the baby does show up, I just, you know, y'all won't see me. Like, at this point, I'm like, what the hell? And y'all wonder why. I can't with hospitals, bro. Like, I can't with hospitals, and not just hospitals, just any organization that can't seem to have their ducks in a row. Because why is nobody on one accord? It was one thing when I was going back and forth between, you know, the birth center and also MUSC, trying to get things, you know, situated as far as this is concerned. But now I'm in one building and everybody in the building is just all over the place and don't know what the fuck going on. All of y'all work in the same fucking department, in the same building, in the same office space, and nobody knows. One person is saying 2 sessions for an hour. One person is saying 4 sessions for 5 minutes. Now I'm checking out and you're saying I only have 2 sessions. Like, I'm thoroughly confused. And at this point, it doesn't even fucking matter anymore. It doesn't matter. My iron levels have miraculously risen. Thank God. Shout out to God and the ancestors and the universe and all of the things. And then I was able to get this 1 session in. So at this point, baby, it's in God's hands. It's in fucking God's hands, babe. Cause wow, I just thought I had to hop on here and tell y'all that I'm headed back to the house now to get up out of these clothes and get comfortable for the rest of the day or whatever. So I probably won't talk to y'all again until tomorrow, because I do have another baby appointment tomorrow, and I plan on taking the kids. So this is going to be the first time that they're coming with me to the birth center to hear baby's heartbeat. I don't know if they're going to check if they're going to do an ultrasound or not. The birth centers don't do ultrasounds all the time, which I appreciate. So I don't know, they might see the baby on screen, or they might just hear the heartbeat and that just be that, but they're really excited about it. So I'll probably talk to y'all tomorrow with that. And yeah. Oh, today was interesting, very, very interesting to say the least.
Look at that Willie and Bandit is here.
Oh.
Look.
That's what the baby lives in, is a water balloon.
You see, it sounds weird.
Isn't that cool?
Good morning, y'all. I look crazy. I definitely forgot to take the bag off my head. I just got out the shower. I'm drinking red raspberry leaf tea. I just wanted to come on here and end this vlog, okay? This vlog lasted a lot longer than I expected it to. It was just so much going on over the past couple of weeks with all the appointments and the iron transfusion, and y'all know. Just a quick update before I let you guys go. Today is Saturday, January 17th. It's been a couple of days since I had my last baby appointment, and when I went, I did allow them to check me, being that I've been cramping for the past couple of days or whatever. And I was 1 centimeter dilated. It doesn't necessarily mean labor is like around the corner, but it is a clear indication that it's coming. And not to mention, yesterday would have made me 39 weeks. So I'm officially at the deadline for my 40-week mark. With that being said, I still have a little bit of things that I need to do to prepare before I go into labor, active labor. So that's what I'm trying to get done now. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this vlog up because we're already at the end game, y'all. But I will do my best. My plan is to still do a labor and delivery vlog. So once I start like cramping consistently and things of that nature, I'll go ahead and pull my camera back out and I'll try to get as much content as I can for y'all going into the labor and delivery process. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here because this has been a long couple of weeks. It's been what, 10 weeks when I started this? I think I started when I hit 30 weeks. This has been a long 10 weeks so far. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this little journey of mine. Ain't nothing little about it, but you get what I'm saying. And yeah, because I usually don't do stuff like this, y'all. I gatekeep when it comes to family stuff and things that are like close to me and sacred. I gatekeep like a mug. So the fact that I even did this is definitely out of my comfort zone. So I hope that y'all enjoy this. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next one when shit starts to get real. Okay, y'all. Love you. Bye.